Well, hopefully that turns red here soon. It's fixing to be a very long night. Got to get unloaded here in Tomah, Wisconsin. And we got to go up to Arcadia, pick up a trailer, and then we got a boogie. About to be in Sioux Falls tonight. Hopefully I'll be there around 11. Now you're like, well, that's not that long of a night, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah. But at the same time, it is. I tried to sleep in late. So you sit around all day and have to drive all night. I hate days like this. So let's get this unloaded and hopefully we'll be out of here soon. We're finally out of the door. Now we have to go to work. Sometimes my day ain't started. It is 5 to 6 right now. I'm leaving my delivery. I got 72 miles to go pick up my load, and now we gotta get there. So let's get out of here. Gotta close the doors, and we'll be off. Yep. Now we can get going. We got a very long night ahead of us. Got to get up to I-94, head north, about a 30-minute drive through the woods, and we'll be in Arcadia. Now this is a regular load I do quite a bit. It's a good load. I just hate getting it this late at night. This is one of those loads that's only good if you can do it in one shot. It just takes more than a day to do it. It's kind of really not worth it. 94 west towards Eau Claire. They spell it weird. Wisconsin is just a different place. Well, it's 7:19. The sun's in my eyes, but I have made it to my delivery, or my pickup. So let's get these spread. I meant slid. Slide that. Make sure I get it dropped on that pad there. And we will, got to get across the street, but first, I got to clean this windshield. This is just terrible. I used the washers and somehow made it worse. Well, that's a little better. I can handle the bugs, I just can't handle the streaks. They just, yeah. Especially when I'm trying to do B-roll. This place can be a little asinine. You gotta go across the street, check in, come back across the street, drop your trailer, go back across the street, get your bills, find your trailer, and then come out. It just kind of convoluted, but whatever. There's just, yeah. This is a pretty busy street. So, anyhow, let's go find our trailer and our bills. So we got to start looking for our trailer. Check that one because it was a refrigerated one. About the only company. There's like one other company that hauls a few refrigerated trailers in here. So that's a dry van. There's one getting loaded, so that ain't it. There's a couple more up there. Well, one number off. That's 8072. I need 8272, and that's that one right there. Alley-oop. There we go. So we got hooked up. Let's put air to it. Whoops, air to it. And let's pull out of the spot. Alright. We're going to pull out and pull into this center aisle here to slide our tandems. Nobody's really here right now, so I think we'll be alright. So we can hear the air coming. We'll just pull this, and this one popped. So we just walk back here and pretty much do the opposite of what we did over there. Pull the air, pull the pin. Instead of pulling forward, we back up. I love these air assists better than the old days when we had to use bars and hammers and stuff. Make sure this thing ain't got a new hole in it. It's a fairly new trailer. It's not sealed, so the seal will be in the bills. So I can't take you in there. So let's get this slid, get pulled over there, and then I'll catch you back in a minute. All right, that ought to be good. Push that in, put this in first, and we'll just move on around the corner over there. So I got my bills, everything matches. Got the right trailer number. Yep, got my trailer sealed. So we got to start rolling. It is 7:38. I have been here for 9 plus 10, 15 minutes. So not a bad turnaround. Let's boogie.
Triple.
So we made it over here to Austin, Minnesota. Gotta wash these windows. I'm at the Quick Trip. You can see it right there. Yay! These windows washed, and grab something to drink, and so I can get something to keep me awake. Don't do drugs anymore, so it'll be caffeine. Well, I suppose that's somewhat better. Yeah. Got me an energy drink though. These windshields, these big windshields on these 680s just suck to clean, and the wiper setup is horrible. Not to mention, nobody makes a good wiper anymore, so let me get back on the interstate away from this pig truck because, well, I don't know how anybody can haul pigs. Those are, oh, they smell so bad. And let's start heading towards Sioux Falls. We are about 2.5 hours out right now. Just checked, we are 2 hours 48 minutes out, 193 miles. So my seatbelt on. So let's put her back into the wind, and yeah, we're gonna be rolling in about midnight, 12:30. So hey, I really hoped to be in there about an hour before that, but just wasn't happening. That Walmart, they kept me a lot later than I wanted to. So let's get out of here and let's get on the interstate. So we got delivered, rolled in, dropped the trailer, bobtailed out. Took 5 minutes. Didn't really record any of it because, well, truthfully, I was tired and I forgot. I need to quit that. But we made it back over here to Sioux Falls. It's about 1:15 in the morning. So I guess my night isn't quite over yet. I'm gonna go in and get cleaned up, and then it's over. I'll be the first one to tell you, I don't like working late nights. I don't like working nights at all. But sometimes it's necessary. And it put me in a good space and a good place for the load tomorrow. I have no idea what that load is yet, but I'm sure I'll know by 9 o'clock. I can't leave out of here till 10:30 anyways, which is too bad because the bar opens at 11 and they have great pizza. So if I'm still here at 11, I'm getting a pizza. We'll find out tomorrow, I guess. But as for delivering, it was really anticlimactic. Rolled in, dropped the trailer in the door, dropped the bills in a box, rolled out. Took 4.5 minutes. So we got all cleaned up, everything went fine. Got a load going down to Alabama, so gotta get ready for that. Couldn't leave till 10:30. But the screwy thing is, I went in, took a shower, got cleaned up, and then I couldn't go to sleep. So, yeah. But just a long night. Thankfully, it wasn't that long. The night could have gone a whole lot longer. I've had longer nights than that, and you know, anything past 2, 3 in the morning, it's just, I just don't get any sleep. I hate loads like that just because of that. And truthfully, had that happen, I would have just done a 7-hour split because, well, I would have only slept 4.5, 5 hours anyways. As it turned out, I only slept 5.5 as it was. But that being said, Load worked out all right, and we managed to cram in an extra one for the week. So get down to Alabama, get that taken care of, and then once that's done, sometimes coming back out of there can be a little interesting. So not a terribly long video, but hey, wasn't bad. So I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next video.